was 2007. The people of Greensburg, Kansas looked up at the sky and saw a storm unlike any other. A monstrous supercell thunderstorm, fueled by springtime instability and violent winds aloft, was about to unleash its fury. By nightfall, Greensburg will become a site of one of the most destructive tornadoes in American history. This is the story of the Greensburg EF5, a story of nature's raw power, of tragedy, and of a community that refused to be erased from the map. Earlier that evening, forecasters at the National Weather Service issued urgent warnings. Radar showed a storm rotating violently as it tracked across the Kansas plains. Tornado emergencies were declared, a phrase reserved only for the most life-threatening events. Residents of Greensburg had minutes, maybe less, to seek shelter. The atmosphere was primed. Warm, moist air surged northward, colliding with dry, cool air from the west. Wind shear twisted the storm into a powerful rotating supercell, the kind of storm capable of producing the rarest kind of tornadoes. At 9:41 p.m., the tornado touched down southwest of Greensburg. It grew quickly, first a narrow funnel, then widening into a monster. In less than 10 minutes, it ballooned into a wedge nearly 2 miles wide, larger than the town itself. Residents huddled into basements, storm cellars, and closets. The sound has been described as a deafening roar, like a freight train, but deeper, more relentless. Then came the pressure drop, the walls groaning, the earth shaking, and finally silence, as structures were ripped apart. Within minutes, Greensburg was unrecognizable. 95% of the town was gone, entire neighborhoods leveled to bare foundations. The high school, the hospital, churches, businesses were flattened. Vehicles tossed miles away. Water towers crumbled like papers. Trees stripped of bark and left as skeletal silhouettes against the lightning. It was the first tornado rated EF5 on the Hands for Jesus scale, the highest possible rating, with estimated winds over 200 miles an hour. When the storm passed, survivors emerged into a landscape of ruin. The air smelled like gas, splintered wood, insulation, and gasoline. Search and rescue teams moved quickly, pulling survivors from collapsed homes. Neighbors called out to each other in the dark, guided only by flashlights, and cried for help. 11 lives were lost that night. Dozens more were injured. For a community of just over 1,500 people, the impact was devastating. Yet, amid the wreckage, there was an overwhelming sense of unity. Families, friends, and strangers worked side by side to determine to survive together. What happened next set Greensburg apart. Instead of abandoning their shattered town, residents made a bold decision to rebuild. Not just rebuild, but to create a stronger, smarter, and more sustained community. Greensburg will become the nation's first city to commit to rebuilding green. Energy-efficient homes, lead certified buildings, wind energy, and solar-powered turned tragedy into opportunity. Out of total destruction came vision of resilience and innovation. The Greensburg EF5 tornado will forever stand as a reminder of the incredible force of its nature and the fragility of human life and its path. But it is also a testament to hope. A town reduced to rubble chose not to only survive, but to lead, showing the world that even in the wake of an imaginable loss, a community can rise stronger than before. Greensburg, Kansas, a story born in destruction, remembered, and resilience.